Hi, my name is Kara DeFilippi, and welcome to my virtual back to school night. This is for grade 6 reading on the OWLS team. My contact information is there. Please don't ever hesitate to contact me if you have a question or any concerns. A lot of parents ask me why reading in grade 6. Isn't this something that we leave in elementary school? As your students are entering middle school, they're in a really important time in their reading development. We consider this the time when they shift from learning to read to reading to learn. And really, reading is going to be such a critical part of their education for middle school, high school, and beyond. Middle school readers normally make a pretty big shift, huge growth in vocabulary, and a whole lot more independence in their reading process. But at the same time, they still require a lot of explicit strategy instruction. There's 5 units of study in 6th grade reading. These units of study come directly from the Teachers College Reading Workshop program that's out of Columbia University. The first unit, I Am a Lifelong Reader. This is a short unit that kind of introduces us to the Reader's Workshop, really heavily emphasizes independent reading, getting to know yourself as a reader, and making sure that I can understand your child so that I can do my best job recommending books for them. The next 2 units, fiction, characters and conflict, and nonfiction, not just the facts. These obviously focus on fiction and nonfiction, and there is more explicit strategy instruction within these units. Also kind of a gradual release program where we want the students to become more and more independent through these units. The 4th unit, Reading to Inspire Action, this is kind of our culmination. This combines fiction and nonfiction, a lot of independence for the kids, and the goal that they will be inspired to take on some sort of social justice project. This unit really also ties in nicely with Jefferson's IB program and the community project. In 6th grade, this allows students to at least start thinking about ways that they might want to be involved in the community and issues that are really important to them. Our final unit, Strategic Reading, and this is how we wrap up the year. It is at the end of the year during our testing time, so this unit gives us a lot of flexibility to meet the needs of kids who might need more help as they prepare for testing, and then other kids who just are ready to be extended beyond that. This unit actually focuses on reading in the math content area with the goal that we show kids just how much they will use reading in the future. So we talk a lot about business in this one and read about different businesses. All of the reading units are designed to complement the writing units in English. Both the English class and the reading class use the workshop model out of Teachers College. In reading class, you're going to see a balance between strategies and skills. When I see strategies like setting a purpose before you start reading, being able to comment and question while you read, being able to summarize what you read and really pull out the most important details, to me, those are lifelong reading skills. And those are things that students are going to be asked to do through middle school, high school, and then beyond. And those are the skills that are really important that we want to make sure that all of our kids can do successfully. The skills, on the other hand, these are the things that we're going to see more on testing. You know, can they compare and contrast? Can they make inferences? These are things that will be tested on the SOL at the end of the year and are also really important skills. These skills let us know whether or not the student is truly understanding what they read and whether or not they're able to think about it and process it. So you're going to see in reading class a real balance between these strategies that set them up to be lifelong readers and these skills that kind of test immediately where kids are as readers, and skills that they will continue to be tested on for the rest of their academic career. The reading class is held as a workshop format. This is mainly so that I can address individual needs a little bit better. So kids might be working on different things on the same day. There might be small groups, some independent. I'm really trying to meet the kids where they are. This means that your student does have to be responsible. They have to be able to work independently. And I need to be able to, give them an assignment and go someplace else and they can get that assignment done. Sometimes that's tough in 6th grade, but we'll keep working on it and we'll get everybody there. The one thing that does tie our class together is that I always do a read aloud. All year there'll be some book that we're reading aloud. It's a great opportunity for me to introduce students to a book that they might not have picked up on their own, but it is also really nice community building and a fun way to practice the strategies and skills that we're working on. We also have a reading challenge every year. We use the 40 book challenge, which was designed by another teacher. In the 40 book challenge, it's not just about reading 40 books, it's about reading 40 books in different genres. A lot of times middle school kids are stuck in a genre. They really love fantasy and that's all they'll read, or, one thing. So the 40 book challenge really tries to push those kids who are some of our stronger readers to consider some other genres. We do a challenge book each month and then have a lunch discussion. This is something that's open to all students. It doesn't have to be just, our top level students who need to be pushed beyond genre. I try to pick books that will appeal to all of our kids so that the kids can really be part of the conversation. At the end of the year, we have a big party for any of the kids that are able to read 40 books in a year, because it's a great accomplishment. Finally, homework. You will not see a lot or even any at all homework from the reading class. I really try to focus on allowing kids to use that homework time for, science, social studies, math, and English. However, English, their homework is that they read 30 minutes a night. I can't stress enough just how important that 30 minutes of night of reading is. Please help your child to be successful to do that. That 30 minutes of independent reading is going to have a much greater effect than any other homework that I can assign. I'm a really strong believer in visits to the public library. The more kids are exposed to books, the more they might be willing to pick something up. So everything that you can do to help encourage and make your child successful in reading 30 minutes a night, it's going to have a huge payoff later on. That is the end of my presentation. Again, if you need me for anything, any questions, concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm really looking forward to working with your student this year. Thank you.